Hello, my name is Vivian Akukwe, a student of MA International Relations Applied. This video is like an introduction to my internship reflective report. I worked with a company in Nigeria named Gentry Learners. I worked as a cultural exchange intern remote, and the company actually is an educational institution that delivers lectures and classes to students, including language classes, free language classes, free international language classes. At present, they offer free French language to all their students, and in fact to even non-registered students with them who can just access the website and get the self-paced courses on the languages. The languages they take, they have the free French language and then the free Mandarin language courses. Now, if you are a registered student with them, you also get the same course free. But the difference is that in addition to the one you get self-paced, you also get real-time classes with tutors from the Institut de Français, as well as from the China Cultural Center in Nigeria. That's where they get their tutors for these languages. So you get real-time teachers who make use of the Google Classroom platform, owned by or rather subscribed to by the organization where they deliver their classes. So it was quite a very interesting one. So on my resumption as an intern, I was assigned to the team that is currently working to be part of the team. I worked with them for the team to bring in the Japanese free language classes as well too. And this time around we're working directly with the embassy, and it was quite an experience to meet and work with this great team of people. My immediate supervisor was amazing, the entire team was amazing, they were very supportive. Even though I worked remote, they made sure that I had all the tools to work with. In fact, they arranged meetings in such a way that I could have a Zoom meetings with the stakeholders that I needed to work with. So my role ranged from cultural research about Japan and their languages and their culture, and because we made to understand from the embassy that their culture and their language go hand in hand. It's like a way of life, so you can't conveniently or successfully teach the language without knowing a bit about the culture. So it's cut across that. We also cut across trying to feel the heartbeats per se, or get an input from students if they would like those languages or the language to also be incorporated into the general curriculum. Even though it's free, of course, it's at the parents or the students' own discretion whether they want to be part, they want to learn that language and all that. And it was very interesting to get to know this. I met the meetings I met with the first secretary of the embassy, who is in charge of culture. I also met with one in charge of education, and then also had correspondences that came from the ambassador as well. But for data protection purposes, I would not be able to show those documents that we got from there, but it was quite an interesting one. And I looked forward to every time I had to see them in front of my computer and start to think about okay, the protocols when it comes to diplomacy, working with the diplomatic community. I got to understand the protocols involved in it. I also got to understand how the culture comes into play when it has to do with the languages. I also got to appreciate the level of work that goes into developing just a single course, not to talk of when you have to work with several stakeholders in order to make sure that you're delivering the right content, not just for content purposes, but to make sure that they're educative and then they are also age friendly. The Japanese government already have an app or an online resource, right, that teaches the free Japanese language if you were interested. It's called Minato, and we're trying to see how that can be incorporated into the online learning system of gentry learners, or part of that course could also be incorporated into it. First, we examine the roles of different roles, or the different possibilities of having the tutors come in, to do the teaching. But we got to also understand that it was a bit of short. They did not have a whole lot of staff that could, deliver the classes real time. So the best option was to see how we can integrate this to their learning platform into gentry learners online classes as well, since it already has acceptability within the public and all that. And they were also keen on getting to let people know about their culture, getting to let people know about their language and all that. They were very excited that we thought their language was cool enough to make it to the platform. So it was very interesting. And I also love the support, because sometimes we work and they're like, Vivian, I hope this is not so overwhelming for you. I'm like, no, I'm really learning. It was absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for the opportunity that I had, and I will always remain grateful for the experience and the chance to learn and work with this great team of people. Thank you.